Good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning, wherever you're at. Um, Thursday night's the NBA draft. Now, I'm just going to finish off the lottery, and then I'm going to make a mock draft. I'm probably just going to do it I might just do it here and give a list, or I may just do it on Facebook. Well, let's talk about the Denver Nuggets, who have the 14th pick. Now, there's talk that they may trade the pick, and I almost said Kawhi. Why did I say Kawhi Leonard? Maybe it's because I've been seeing it so much. Kenneth Faried, possibly. I always make my predictions like, even though there will probably be trades on draft night, I always make predictions that there won't be, so do it like a lottery draft. So let's get started. With the 14th pick in the 2018 NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Robert Williams out of Texas A&M. He's 6'9", 240 pounds. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. He could play the power forward or center. Some of his strengths, he's got some physical tools. He's a quick leaper, monster finisher, rebounding upside. He's active on the offensive glass. I don't know, he sounds like Kenneth Faried. He's got good defensive potential. He averaged 4 blocks in 40 minutes. And he has a little bit of offensive flashes, but he's not. He sounds more like him. He's more of a defensive-minded player. He doesn't have a three-point shot, stuff like that. So, he sounds more like an athletic defender. So he's 6'9", 240, Texas A&M, 7'4" wingspan. I don't know. I look at this team. They came so close to making the playoffs. The last game of the season between Denver and Minnesota, and they lost. I think, I don't know, Denver and Houston might have been more exciting. But who knows? And some of his weaknesses, he's got to get a better offensive polish. He's got to get better offensively. He needs a little more discipline on the defensive end. Yeah, he can block some shots, but that's it. I mean, he's not very consistent, so he might be good, 50, 60% of the time. And he's slightly undersized, which is not necessarily a big deal. You want to go small ball, but he can't shoot the three, so that's a problem. I'm just not. This is where it gets tough. This is the part of the draft where I find it gets very tough. There are other possibilities this team could take. If granted, some of these people could fall to him, they may even fall to him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, possibly 6'6" point guard. Zaire Smith, however you say his name. Gary Trent Jr. Although it seems like Denver just loads up on shooting guards, so I don't know. Miles Bridges would be very interesting if he falls. I don't think he'll fall this far, but it's a possibility. You never know. Kevin Knox could possibly fall. And Lonnie Walker. So, and I don't know what moves Denver is going to make. I know it's like, why would I have them taking a big when they got Paul Millsap? Well, Paul Millsap's getting older. Okay, they got Jokic. Probably Kenneth Faried will be traded. I look at this team, and I don't see much on bigs. Other than Jokic, Millsap, and Faried, I just don't see much. And I think that adding another big would be great. Or a point guard. Another point guard would be good, because to me, Jamal Murray's a shooting guard. So like I said, if Shai Gilgeous falls here, I think you take him. But I just feel they're going to take Robert Williams. That's who I feel they're going to take. I forgot to mention who I would take. I would probably take, I can't say his name again, it's Zaire Smith. But that's probably who I would take, even though, and a lot of people say take best player available. But I don't know if this guy's defensive athleticism could be too much to pass on. You know, I mean, if you keep Fareed and you have Robert Williams, you could have two athletic bigs who could somewhat defend. So, who would you, if you're the Denver Nuggets? Two questions. One, who do you believe they're going to select with the 14th pick? Just pretend there's no trades, even though there will be. Just pretend that, you know, nobody can trade. Who would you select with the 14th pick? Realistically, though, don't sit there and say DeAndre Ayton, because that's not going to happen. Two, okay, one, who do you think they will select? Two, who would you select with the 14th pick? And be realistic, please. Don't be throwing me Marvin Bagley and DeAndre Ayton. That's not happening. Those guys are going in top 5, no question. So realistically, thank you for listening. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Scott's NBA Talk. Thank you for listening and have a great day.